My dear students, our next problem is the range of alpha for which the points alpha comma alpha plus 2 and 3 alpha by 2 comma alpha square lies on opposite sides of the line 2x plus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. Here already I gave these are the 2 points some ax1 y1 bx2 y2. These 2 points lies on opposite sides of this line means let us consider this is a, this is b. So this is the line, that is 2x plus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. So this line the passing through in between a and b, that means the a comma b lies on opposite sides of this line segment. Then already I gave, if any line, that means if any 2 points lies opposite sides of any line L, then product of L11 and L22 is negative. Already I give. So that means L11 into L22 less than 0. Here L11 means substitute this point in this given equation. L22 means substitute this point in this equation. So L1 into L2 less than 0 means in the place of x alpha substitute, in the place of y alpha plus 2 substitute. So 2 alpha plus 3 into alpha plus 2 minus 6 into 2 into 3 alpha by 2 plus 3 into alpha square minus 6 is negative. Thus product gives negative. So simplify 2 alpha plus 3 alpha plus 6 minus 6 into, so 2 to get cancelled, 3 alpha plus 3 alpha square minus 6 less than 0. So 2 alpha plus 3 alpha 5 alpha into 3 alpha square plus 3 alpha minus 6 is equal to 6 less than 0. Here 3 is common. Okay. So if you take 3 common, 3 5s are 15 into alpha and alpha square plus alpha minus 2. This 15 transposed to right side, 0 by 15 gives 0 1. So we have alpha into alpha square plus alpha minus 2 less than 0. So factorize this one. Alpha square plus alpha minus 2 gives, if you factorize, then we have alpha minus 0 into alpha plus 2 into alpha minus 1 less than 0. So this one you can write as, here this alpha means alpha minus 0, alpha square plus alpha minus 2 gives, this is the product. You know how to factorize alpha plus 2 into alpha minus 1 less than 0. That means we can write this is alpha minus 0, alpha minus of minus 2 into alpha minus 1 less than 0. If you want to use this Wavy-Cod method. Here 3 factors are there. First you take a number line, these 3 numbers according to ascending order. So first one is minus 2. Second, after minus, what is the number? That is the, we have to consider A, B, C. Okay. Here in the place of x, we have alpha. No problem. So minus 2, 0, 1. Right here. It is minus infinity plus infinity. How many regions are there? This is one region, second one, third one, fourth one. These are 4 intervals. You can understand like that also. So start from positive infinity. Start with plus. Positive infinity, positive. Don't follow with negative infinity. It never gives always minus. Okay. Here in this case, if we take only 2 factors, we have positive. So don't follow with the left sides. Follow with the right side. Plus, minus, plus, minus. So here we want less than 0. Less than 0 means this is one interval and this is another interval. Up to minus infinity to minus 2. Union 0 to 1. Therefore, alpha belongs to minus infinity to minus 2 union 0, 1. These are level 2 questions. Classwork level 2 questions. If you open that one, you can get this question. Okay. We have options also. I didn't write options here. Next one. If p1 comma 1 plus t by root 2, 2 plus t by root 2 be any point on line, then the range of values of t for which the point p lies between the parallel lines x plus 2y is equal to 1 and 2x plus 4y is equal to 15 is. See here, they given one point, be any point on a line, then the range of values of t for which the point p lies between the parallel lines x plus 2y is equal to 1 and 2x plus 4y is equal to 15. So these are the two parallel lines, the given x plus 2y. Because of it is also parallel line to this one. Because of, if you take 2 common, we have x plus 2y is equal to 15 by 2. Okay. So that means this is first one, this is second one. Because of, by taking intercepts, if you plot on the coordinate axis according to their intercepts, first equation gives x plus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. Second equation gives x plus 2y is equal to 15 by 2. So it is is it x plus 2y is equal to 1, it is x plus 2y is equal to 15 by 2. So 15 by 2, so you get after this line only. So in between we have p is the point. Okay, so according to this one we have one condition. See here we have to use that concept is nothing but here this already obviously 0 comma 0 is one of the point, so without they given we can use this point also, o 0 comma 0. So for this line, this p and o lies opposite side of this line, and for this line these 2 points o comma p are lies on same side. Yes, we have to use these two concepts. If you don't know how to represent on the coordinate axis, you make a wrong answer also. For suppose if you write first equation is this one, second that means this one if you write here, this one if you write here, so you get wrong answer also. So very important taking the coordinate axis. Okay, see here. So here for this equation o comma p are in opposite side. Opposite side means product gives negative. Same side means product gives positive. So product for this o comma b, use this one x plus 2y minus 1. So L11 means first substitute p here. P here they given 1 plus t by root 2, 2 plus t by root 2. Substitute here. So 1 plus t by root 2 plus 2 into 2 plus t by root 2 minus 1 into, if you substitute 0 comma 0, that gives minus 1. Okay, into next. So for o comma p, for this line same side means positive. So that means 2 into, first substitute p, 2 into 1 plus t by root 2 plus 4 into 2 plus t by root 2 is equal to 15. That means minus 15 you have to write. Minus 15 into. So here if you substitute 0 comma 0, so minus 15 transpose 2x plus 4 minus 15 is equal to 0. Substitute x, y 0 comma 0, it gives minus 15. So it is negative, it is positive, this product. So total we are going directly. So this is a negative part, this is positive part. If you multiply these two parts, we can get negative only. So total this expression gives negative. Okay, so now we are simplifying. So how many t by root 2's are there? Here 1 t by root 2, if you 2 multiply to here, one more 2 by 2t by root 2. So total we have 3t by root 2 plus 2 2's are 4 plus 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 get cancelled, we have 4 only. So this minus 1 minus 15 gives positive only. So 1 into 15 transpose this side, it never affected. Again less than 0 only. Okay, so next you simplify. How many t by root 2's are there? Here 2 t by root 2's, here 4 t by root 2's. Total we have 6 t by root 2. 2 plus 8 minus 15. That means 10 minus 15 minus 5. 6t by root 2 minus 5 is less than 0. So if you want to use wavy chord method, we have to make a coefficient of t is always 1. So first to simplify, 3t plus 4 root 2 by root 2. 6t minus 5 root 2 by root 2. So root 2 into root 2, 2 transpose that side. That is 0 into 2, that gives 0 only. So now take 3 common here. Here 6 common here. So t plus 4 root 2 by 3. Here 6 common. T minus 5 root 2 by 6. 3 6 are 18. 18 also transpose this side. That is negative only. That is less than 0. So now after minus, you want to take the number. Minus means we have to write t minus of minus 4 root 2 by 3. Here already minus is there. So one number minus 4 root 2 by 3. Another number is 5 root 2 by 6. Here minus 4 root 2 by 3 is the small number. 5 root 2 by 6 is the big number. So you take on the number line. So minus infinity plus infinity. Minus 4 root 2 by 3. This is plus 4 root 2 by 5 root 2 by 6. So we have 3 regions only because 2 factors only. Plus, minus, plus. So we want a negative number. Negative means we have to take a negative region. So therefore t belongs to minus 4 root 2 by 3 comma 5 root 2 by 6. This one you can rewrite as in this form. If x belongs to a comma b, a less than x less than b. Similarly, minus 4 root 2 by 3 less than t less than 5 root 2 by 6. So next question is, a point which lies between 2x plus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0 and 2x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0 is. So he didn't give any point between these two line equations, but these two line equations are nothing but parallel equations because x term and y terms are same but constants are different. Okay, so here, So we don't know that point, but we can understand if you plot on the coordinate axis these two lines, we have 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. So transpose 7 to denominator. Here x coefficient and that means x intercept and y intercept becomes to both are positive, means that gives that going to positive x axis and positive y axis. So this is the line equation like this. Here it is gives minus 12. If minus 12 transpose to denominator and convert into intercept form, then x intercept gives negative and y intercept also gives negative. So it is going in negative x axis and negative y axis. So in between already we have one origin 0, 0. So now we have to find out the point, okay, lies between these two lines. Lies between these two lines means here we have one condition. If point may be here or here, whatever may be in between these two parallel lines, if the point is here, anywhere, we don't know about exactly. So let us consider this is the point P. So for this line, this P and origin are on the same side, and for this line also P and this origin are on the same side. So same side means product gives, okay, that means L11 into L22 gives positive, product gives, and here also L1 into L22 gives positive. Okay, again you consider those two conditions, you may get the answer. See here. So actually if you don't know how to find out the point exactly, then verify the given options which gives which point P such that L11 into L22 positive, and for this line also L11 and L22 positive, that is our answer. So here let the point be P some x1 comma y1 you take, it is the point anywhere, we don't know exact place. So then, so if you take this equation 2x1 plus 3y1 minus 7 into substitute 0 comma 0, so minus 7. So this product gives positive, and substitute these 2 points in this one, same product gives positive because of both are in the same side of this line. So what it says, 2x1 plus 3y1 plus 12 into, so if you substitute x1 y1 here and 0 comma 0 substitute, you get again only 12 only, this product gives a positive only. If you simplify this equation, so here minus 7 is there, if you transpose in the multiplication or division, if you transpose negative number to right side in inequations, then inequation will be changed, very very important. So this minus 7 becomes 2, if you transpose this side it becomes to negative. If positive factor transpose, then never affected, okay, then it never be affected. Already we know about these in basic concepts in 8th and 9th class only, they may explain to you. Okay, just remember, any in the factorization or in the factors, if you transpose a negative factor in equations gives positive, positive factor transpose, then never change. Okay, so now this 2x plus 3y minus 7 is negative because it is greater than 0, so it gives less than 0. And 2x1 plus 3y plus 12, if 12 transpose this side, it never be affected. 2x1 plus 3y plus 12 is greater than 0 only. Now verifications, already I verified all the given options, so I got a third option. So verification all these remaining 3 options means it takes time, so I am not explaining here. If you want, you can do that one. Okay, so 3 comma minus 5, substitute here 2 into 3 plus 3 into minus 5 minus 7, so gives so 2 3s are 6, minus 15 minus 7, so total it gives a negative number only. So negative number means it is negative. So first in this condition satisfied 3 comma minus 5, and substitute here also 2x1 plus 3y1 plus 12, substitute same 3 comma minus 5, 2 3s are 6, 3 into minus 5 minus 15 plus 12. So this addition gives 3, so 3 is positive, so 3 comma minus 5 again satisfies this one. So answer is 3 comma minus 5. Next question is, a line L cuts sides AB BC of triangle ABC in the ratio 2:5 and 7:4 respectively, then the line L cuts CI in the ratio. That means same line cuts sides of triangle ABC, they given two ratios, he is asking to find out third ratio. So just if you observe this problem, you should remember the Menela's theorem. Okay, so go for triangle ABC according to Menela's theorem. Okay, Menela's theorem. So what it says, A, B, C you take. This is the line. So the ratio for which a line divides AB, they given 2:5. Let us consider this point is some P where it divides. And for BC, they given 7:4. BC means we should expand this one. So this is 7:4. 7:4 means BQ is 7, BC is 4. Okay, and next one, the line L cuts CA in the ratio. Now he is asking to find out CR is to RA. Okay, so what is the formula according to Mendel's theorem? AP by PB. So AP they given 2:5 ratio. So AP by PB into BQ by CQ into CR by RA is equal to -1. We know that one. So AP by PB means 2 by 5, BQ by CQ means 7 by 4, and CR by RA just write as it is equal to -1. So CR by RA is equal to CR by RA is equal to, here simplify 2, here 2 times going, so 7 by 10. So 7 by 10 transpose this side, minus 10 by 7. So CR by RA is equal to 7 by 10. So sorry, CR by RA is equal to minus 10 by 7. This is the answer for this question. Next question is, if the line 3x plus 4y minus 8 is equal to 0 is denoted by L, then the points 2 comma minus 5 minus 5 comma 2 lie on L, lie on same side of L, lie on opposite sides of L, equidistant from L. So if you observe these two conditions, you go for L1 and L2. So find out L1 and L2. 3 into 2 plus 4 into minus 5 minus 8 into 3 into minus 5 plus 4 into 2 minus 8. So this gives minus 22 into minus 15. So this gives positive only. So positive means they are on the same side of L. So that is the answer for this question, second question. Okay. So like this we have the problems. So I give some problems based on this one. You do all those problems.